Hello and welcome to another update video about Kaspa. Kaspa is a chart that possibly completed its wave 4 correction here. Obviously reversed successfully out of the, you could say, trend reversal area, support zone, probably completed this running flat. We talked about that in the last video already, where the B wave did overshoot, and then in those cases the C wave doesn't need to go below the low of the A wave. So that's all acceptable, everything okay. It did spend enough time in the support zone to accumulate for anybody who wanted to. Everybody who did that would have had a, let's say, profitable trade. If you just follow the levels here, which is what I always say, don't trade the counts, trade the levels. Yeah, accumulate in these support zones and know when you want to stop out, and then take profits when the market makes them available. And I mentioned to you in the last video, at some point we want to see that B wave pullback now. Okay, so because if the wave 5 has started, then we expect it to be a 3 wave move. Now we already have a good start because this rally was in 3 waves, which indicates that, yeah, I mean, it is likely an A wave. So it confirms basically the perspective here that I had about this chart, but it could also be something more bearish. Therefore, the alternative is the wave 4 is still unfolding, and we might be dealing with a much larger, probably A wave down, B wave up, but it would be massive. So B wave up, just thinking if there's another possibility, but this is probably the most reasonable one, B wave, and then we would come down in a C wave. Now you could say, okay, which one it is? Well, it doesn't matter so much which one. We don't know which one it is, but then the A is probably here. We don't know which one it is, right? We will only know if the price breaks below 11.6 cents. Now you never know still, right? But probabilities will shift to clearly the yellow count if the price cannot form a low in the upper support region. But the mindset, I think, has to be we are now in a correction until we see a first, let's say, break above resistance again, or a first small 5 wave move up, which would indicate the start of the C wave. I think that's the best mindset to have, because we clearly have a top of sorts in place in wave A. I think in the last video we were already very close to the top, and now we see this pullback, and I've added therefore this support zone now to the chart. And because we're moving in a larger diagonal pattern, the move to the upside, as I said, would be an ABC structure. B waves tend to retrace into the region between the 78.6 retracement and the 38.2 retracement. So in this case, between 11.6 cents and 15.2 cents. So we've arrived there now, but I would prefer the B wave to be a bit more substantial. From here then, the market could start a C wave, but as I said, it would need to first give us an indication of a low. And it looks like it might need another low anyway. So 14 cents would be next support, and then 13. If a low, let's say if a low forms around 14 cents, then I'd be watching for the next move to the upside to reach 26.8 cents at least. Let's call it 27 cents. But I'll take that off. I'll also take this off because we haven't got, I'll take this off because we haven't got a clear low in place here anywhere, right? So if I get the low in wave B, then we can calculate the target for the C wave. It is possible that this ABC is only going to form a larger A wave. So after the 3 wave move is complete, we can watch for the next pullback, and if it forms a higher low, it should send us even higher. I still have a projection here of around 38.7, so it might really mean that we have another ABC in between. So the 38.7 cent level is just a larger degree fib area. So it might do this, right? It's just a bit too early to sort of confirm that, but this would be my ideal roadmap. Please bear in mind that ABC structures tend to morph all the time. But that's sort of how I look at the chart at the moment. A reversal above 19.4 cents would clearly indicate the start of wave C, and a move towards 27 cents. That's my update about Kaspa. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.